What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Back with another Euro Truck Simulator live stream. This is part 4, attempt number. Man, I can't even remember what it is now. It's quite a bit. The game's either crashed or the sound wasn't working, or it's just been a nightmare. So anyway, I bought 3 new trucks. Well, actually, one of them's not really a new truck. It's my old Volvo, but it's I'll show you here real quick. It's just an upgrade of the a newer version of the FH13 or FH16 2013 that I had before from Oaxaca. Anyway, and then this is a truck that I had before, but I've never done a video on it. The Mercedes-Benz Antos. I think this is a 2012, I want to say. And anyway, I put a few miles on this truck, just driving it around. Put a few miles, or I haven't even driven this new one around from Oaxaca yet. This is the one that I'll be driving today. I've done a couple shipments, by myself already in it, and just to kind of test it out and see how I like the mod. And so far I like it. It has Kriechbaum's V8 deep sound for Scania V8 engines. It's actually really good. It sounds really good. So anyway, so we'll do this one, and we'll pick a job here real quick. I think I'm in Malmö, Sweden right now. So we'll take a look here and we'll see what we have. Yep, I am. So let's see. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, yep, we'll do that one. That's one of my favorite routes in the game. So this is Malmö to Bergen, and it's Caterpillar heavy equipment parts, 27 tons. That's pretty cool. So set that as a destination and get to it. Should be parked in the garage. Yep. So we'll center TrackIR and we'll get to it. So it's got fuel. I'm rested. And we're at 3 in the morning, so it's going to be a little dark, obviously. Left here. Can't see around that mirror. That's a terrible blind spot. Sorry, smart car. Take the right freeway entrance here. So it comes up to a roundabout. It does. Yeah, the sound mod is just this engine sounds great. This is, I think, my favorite sounding truck now out of any of them. We'll switch the display scale. There we go. See what we have here. Okay. We will take that job. That's a cool one. Caterpillar, so this is kind of cool to take a cat trailer to Bergen in Norway, because this is one, or Bergen, I guess, pronounce it. It's one of my favorite routes to drive in this game, to be honest with you. It's just really pretty, and there we go. Okay, let's get out of here. Pull up here a little bit and have a look around it. Cool looking trailer. Okay, let's go. Here without hitting something. Should have the blinkers on. My indicators, I guess they're called. So jumpy, these AI traffic cars. You never know if they're gonna actually go around the turn or if they're going to you know, turn at the turn off right in front of where you're trying to turn into the roundabout from. So don't want to run the red light. I'm going to try to do this without getting a ticket this time, speeding or otherwise, but I can't guarantee anything. Guy is just lollygagging. Pretty out there. Wow. Love the clouds. It's cool looking. Go out the GPS. There we go. Rested, don't need any fuel, so we should be good to go for, actually, I'm thinking the entire trip. This mod, when I first downloaded it, had a ridiculously non-accurate, you know, true to life, oh, there's the lane departure warning. Anyway, had a ridiculously large tank on it. I think it was like 1163 liters, and in reality that's not the way it is. I think it has a 500 liter tank on one side and a 300 liter tank on the other, 350, so it gives you 850 liters of fuel. And then I don't think it had any sort of provision for the AdBlue tank capacity, so I grabbed that from another mod and added that specification into it. And I think the AdBlue tank capacity, or the DEF for those here in the US, is 75 liters on this. It's actually a really nice driving truck. I quite like this truck. Sounds good, drives well. Has a good amount of power. This is obviously so R730 refers to the horsepower. So it's 730 horsepower. I think it's a 16.1 or 16.2 liter Scania V8. And it's kind of fun because it's the sound, to me, being from the US, we have the big pickup trucks over here with the diesels, big diesel engines in them. To my mind, it sounds like a combination of a Power Stroke and a later model Power Stroke and a Duramax from GM. So the Power Stroke being from Ford, the Duramax being from GM. Nice to be on the road early in the morning, or probably a little later at night. You can't see as much scenery obviously when it's dark, but the nicest thing is the lack of traffic. It's nice not having to weave around cars and have other cars cut you off or go slow in front of you and you can't get around them when it's only a single lane. I'm sure I say that, then I believe it's 5:30 is when the traffic starts to pick up on the road. 5:30 or 6 when people start going to work, I'd assume, start trying to commute. It's kind of nice cruising down the road here. Yeah, there was a job that I missed the other day that takes you clear up to, well, it's above the top of Sweden, so it's where Russia and Norway come together. And it was delivering, actually I think there's a couple deliveries up there. They were from, I want to say Malmö or Linköping, one of those two cities. Anyway, you have to go up through the entirety of Finland. You go through Finland into Russia, and then you come through Russia back around to the top of Norway, basically just before you take off to this area that's clear up on the top of the map. I don't even know how you get there. I can't remember if it's by ship or if it's by air or whatever it is, but anyway, quite interesting. And I would have loved to have done that, but like I said, it was about time to sleep, and I missed it out on it because it only had like 2 hours left in the job duration that it was open for, so missed out. Have to try it again sometime. Hope it is available when I'm good to go. I guess I could turn off fatigue simulation, but it's kind of Kind of nice to add a little bit more realism to the game like that, other than that silly yawning noise. I don't know how realistic that is. I mean, obviously everybody yawns, but that just gets a little ridiculous after a while. We're cooking right along here. 120 kilometers or 125 probably. I think that speedometer on here probably, this is about 130. In fact, I think the display, let's see here, that's the turbo pressure. I guess it doesn't give me a kilometers an hour display on the info screen in the center of the gauge cluster there. Jump around that gentleman. We're up by Yitibori somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. There's a train. Get in front of that truck there. Exit here. Climbing a little bit of a hill here. There we go. Can't remember if that's I think that's a highway that you can actually, no it's not because it's not showing up on the map. I was going to say I think it's a highway you can drive over, but it would show up on the navigation screen there if it was. You know, one thing that they've done in this game that's extremely good is the just the landscape. I mean, the landscape in you know, in a lot of places, even in the uglier places, you know, that. And I don't mean ugly from the fact that you know, they're ugly, but they're just kind of featureless or whatnot. Even those places they're slightly more desolate, obviously. Like you see in American Truck Simulator, for example. I don't know if any, you know, I'd assume if people are watching a live stream of Euro Truck Simulator, they've had at least some experience with Euro Truck Simulator, because it was obviously around before American Truck Simulator was. But the Western U.S., where I live, actually, the Western U.S. that American Truck Simulator obviously simulates. Oh, there we go, right here. There's a lot of places. Obviously, it's desert, most of it. And it's just kind of barren and ugly in places, and I will use ugly, but the way that they replicate the terrain and the detail that they do it with is actually quite nice. It's quite beautiful in a lot of ways. So again, back to what I was originally saying before I meandered around there, I think the game designers, SCS and other modders, have done an extremely good job in making the landscape quite beautiful. You know, the ocean, the water, the coasts, the trees, the grass. Makes the game a lot more interesting and fun to experience. Well, the traffic's starting to pick up. People are going where they need to go. Quite a nice day, actually. A little partly cloudy. Slow down for this. Should have gone through the auto pass lane, but oh well. It's funny watching the AI traffic cars come out of those toll booth gates. It's just like horses taking off in a horse race. They just gone like a rocket out of the gate. Then again, obviously they weigh a little bit less. That's what I was trying to say. They weigh a little bit less than the other trucks coming through there. That's a cool bridge over there. I never noticed that before. Said 50 and something else. I couldn't even see what it said there. There's damn it. I was just barely about to say when that happened, I hope there's no speed cameras along here. Oh well. So much for a ticket-free trip. I think they drop the speed limits in places like that on purpose just to give people tickets. In front of this X5 here. Get off of this next exit. Beat the bus into the roundabout. So the other car behind me just jumped right in front of that bus, huh? Patient. Interesting. I don't know why it's sending me around this this way. It's kind of the long way around. That's kind of weird. I don't think I missed a turn on my GPS either. Straight through here. Over in traffic. That was interesting. It's basically routed me to the same place that I was before. Whatever works, as long as we get there, I guess. Alright, you better hurry up there, car. Slow down here anyway. To the auto pass side. Stop. And we're on our way again. Been booking it. I think when the GPS accounts the trip length and the amount of hours expected, it takes into account traveling at whatever the speed limit of the roads is, obviously, so 70 to 80 kilometers an hour. So if we're going 120 most of the time, it's gonna get us there much faster than what the expectation is, so a little bit early. This part you can't really go crazy fast on because you're obviously on twisty mountain roads. I love this part, by the way. Part coming up here. Get up in the mountains here. It's just breathtakingly gorgeous. Get back to Europe one of these years, I'll have to make it a point of driving this road. Wow, that guy came straight out of the roundabout and passed me. Must be in a hurry. Busier highway here. On the outskirts of Oslo, if I remember right. Maybe I could be wrong. cool with all the bridges and the port. We need to turn. That gentleman's not indicating. Okay. We're headed to Stavanger. I probably shouldn't even say it, but the trip has been relatively incident-free so far, so this is different from the last 2 or 3 attempts I've made to put this video up. This is going pretty well so far, so maybe I hope I didn't just curse the rest of the video. So I'd probably turn my headlights off since it's 10 p.m. Get rid of the road glare, or 10 a.m. Jeez. Yeah, this is the part, this is kind of the beginning of the area that I absolutely love to drive through. This is just awesome through here. Whoa there, Henry. Yeah, they have hell of a brakes, or these AI cars have just stunning brake systems on them because they just stop on an absolute dime. Speed limit goes to 50, they're instantly at 50. You should kind of let them coast a little bit into town. I mean, that's what most people normally do when they drive generally. Here, and I don't want to get a ticket. So we'll slow it down to below 80, obviously. Try and limit the tickets to 1 ticket this session. River. you by surprise. I start paying attention to scenery and don't pay attention to driving, and that one creeps up on me every time. This area through here is beautiful. Up here is cool too with the hydroelectric dam. That's pretty. Back the speed off a little bit for these twists up here. Don't want to flip the truck over. Oh, that bus. I don't know if he was trying to pass me or what he was doing, but that poor T5R station wagon back there, that Volvo, just got plowed by a bus. It's just sad because those are rare cars. Had one once. It wasn't a station wagon, it was just a sedan, or the estate. It wasn't an estate, it was a saloon, as they say in Great Britain. Anyway, it got smacked by a stupid bus that was trying to pass me going up a hill. Like I said, sometimes the traffic AI in this game is just silly stupid. Like, you don't pass people on a mountain corner going up a hill. That's kind of stupid. Unless there's a passing lane, obviously. Pretty good on gas, and it sounds like we're getting tired, so pull over up here. I don't know though, I kind of want to get through the well, there's another gas station up here, so I don't need to stop here. Go through this in the middle of the day, so actually see what's on these. If I do that, it'll be like 10 p.m. tonight and I won't get to see all the nice scenery. And I'll just go for it. I'm sure it's gonna find me with the yawning. It says 80 through here. I'm going 80 right now. I don't think you'd want to go much faster than that. Shit, it locked the... Did that lock the rear wheels up? Oh, damn. That wasn't very good. That was weird. I've never had it do that before. I have to get into the mod and see what the engine brake force is set at, because that's like extremely excessive. Because I think it locked the rear wheels up and started sliding. That's kind of strange. Let's go for it. This is the part that I love. I absolutely love right through here. And this is the construction zone. You know what? Every time I come through here, I normally get stopped at that light on the other side of the construction zone, so it's kind of nice to be able to get through here without getting stopped. I don't know what it is, but at those construction points lately, when you have a lot of traffic coming both directions, it seems that there's one stupid car. You know, when traffic one direction is going through, there's a car from the other direction, even though they have a red light and they're supposed to be stopped, that just tries to shoot through the gap, and they end up meeting the traffic coming from the other direction head on, and then the traffic AI just stops, and then everything's at a deadlock. Bridge is just awesome. Yes, thank you. Here, flying to the guardrail or the wall again. This is really cool. These roundabouts in the mountain are just awesome. Towards the bridge. I like how there's those little turnouts, and it would be really nice if the turnouts were sleeping areas. absolutely gorgeous. Just stunning. Yeah, that's awesome. Go through this roundabout. Make sure there's no traffic. Good. We're good. Slow down for this too. The auto pass lane. That silly bus is kept up pretty well for somebody who just rammed into the front of a station wagon. Poor unsuspecting family on a vacation. Unless it's a different bus. It was a dark colored bus, and that's what's following me, is another dark colored bus, if not the same one. Not sure if that was a speeding ticket or if that's a fine for not pulling over and resting. You know, one thing I think they need to add to the game is, I understand you need to be in a parking spot or something to rest, but what they should do is they should make sure that as long as you're clear of traffic, you know, you're pulled over on the side of the road or something, or, you know, down just somewhere where you're out of traffic, so, you know, you're not impeding traffic or traffic can hit you, you know, you're not in any danger or whatnot. You should be able to pull over, hit you know, a rest key or something like that, and then just rest there. I think that's something that they need to do, you know, in the next few updates or something, because this whole, I have to pull into a gas station or a hotel or a rest area at a company or something like that, it's just kind of ridiculous, I think. Now, I know there's speed cameras on this side here, so I'll slow it down just a little bit. I didn't get a ticket that time. Wow. That's, I think, the first time I've come through there that I haven't gotten a ticket. Yeah, I mean, you could pull out somewhere like down there by those houses or just on the street or something and take a rest, you know, but make you pull into these silly parking spots and hoping I could find somewhere somewhere to rest before I got clear into town, but we're almost there, so I'm just hoping that it doesn't doze while I'm trying to go through traffic here. If you don't rest long enough, you start dozing, and actually I wonder, I'm going to hit the map real quick. And no, there's nowhere to rest there, so we'll just have to go. Bevy or Bergen. I obviously wasn't prepared for that roundabout. Luckily I wasn't going too terribly fast. down around here a little bit. Yes, thank you. I guess that would count as a ticket, so my wish to keep the tickets to a minimum isn't working so far. Actually, it looks like it's just up ahead. I think well, obviously the town's just through the tunnel. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. You know, it seems like I can rarely get through one of these videos without a stupid crash. I don't know if it's pro mods or something. I guess I'm going to have to dig through my huge mods list and figure out what's crashing the game here. Because I don't know if it's a frame rate drop or what's going on, but anyway, I don't know if the frame rate takes a nosedive before I go into some of these bigger towns, and then all of a sudden it just stops responding and crashes. So I'm thinking it's pro mod, so I might have to switch over to a different map expansion mod. I know it's not Rus map or the Russian map, because obviously I'm nowhere near Russia. So anyway, but we'll finish it off. We'll see if I can get through this one without it flipping crashing again. So I thought I could before, and I guess I spoke too soon when we were going through the tunnel back there. So anyway, back on, and now it's raining, so let's see, start the truck up. I don't even know where I'm at here. Let's see. Okay, I'm just after the toll booth, so I have a little bit to go through here and then drop the cargo off and be done. Frame rate's running great right now. I don't know. I don't know why it drops clear off, so I'm going to have to do some investigation here and figure out what the issue is. Thank goodness for autosave. And it was going so well, you know, it was running pretty well, and then all of a sudden you just get to this wipers anyway. Like I said, I'm hoping it doesn't decide to start dozing before I get into town there. And I hope it doesn't crash again, because that's ridiculous. So I'm gonna have to... Okay, you just gave me one of those, you stupid thing. Have to turn off that fatigue simulation because it just gets to be kind of silly. You know, it's kind of nice. I like the fact that it simulates fatigue simulation or whatever, and I'm going to get a ticket if I don't slow down. I got through there without a ticket. It's kind of nice. Raining pretty good out there. And like I was saying in the last video, it'd be nice if you could pull over, or the last part of this video, it would be nice if you could pull over there and sleep, but I guess you can't have every part of the game be perfectly real to life. Get through this roundabout and through that tunnel, there. See, the frame rate's dropping again, so I don't know if it's the traffic mod or what it is exactly, but let's see if we can get through it this time. There we go, find the right gear. You know, it's fine. It's funny. It's like, you're getting tired. You should find a parking place to rest. It's like, okay, well, if you made more of them along here, maybe, or let you rest wherever, as long as you're pulled off the road and safe. Like, actually, quite a few truckers do. You know, it might not be such a problem, but they make you go to these silly rest places. See, the frame rate's starting to lag out now. 51, 48, 49. Crashed right here before, coming up to these tunnels. 43, 45, it's definitely slowing down. So I think it's the pro mods. I think I may have to can pro mods and go with something else, because this is, I'm getting kind of tired of the huge frame rate dip on my really good hardware. So I don't know, maybe I need another video card and SLI two 980 Ti's together. It's kind of sad that one 980 can't handle this game. That's indeed the problem. Get off here. There's a garage here in town that I own, or I own the garage here in town, I should say, so. Shit, we're gonna hit something. Yep, that's what I thought. Damn it. That just did not work. Knew it was going to do that. Can't be lucky enough to get through one video without a hitch. I think I may end up turning that off, because that's just kind of dumb. Stupid game. Yep, here we go again. I'm gonna hit the wall. Crunch. Oh, I didn't. Delivered something in here before, if I remember right. But they're really smacking me today with those silly sleeping offenses. And since we're sleeping offenses now, I'm gonna, let's see if I damaged it. I hope I didn't. I didn't. Good. So we'll go to the let's see, I'll probably just go down to, no, I don't want to do that. Go to the world map. And I think I just go out and go take a left and go straight down the road. I'll go in and rest so it stops ticketing me. Wow, that was just fantastic. That was awful. Wow. Okay, it's about time to see what I mean about these silly sleeping places. I think that's going to be disabled here and before the next video that I do, because this is just ridiculous. Ruining my nice truck. Alright, we get it. I'm tired. Gosh, are you kidding me? You know what? I'm gonna say screw it. Going down to there. I'm gonna go over here. We'll back in. At least I was stopped for that one. Just a little right there should be good. Okay. We're in a lot, we're safe. Okay, well, that should be that. Let's see what it did to the truck. 4% to the chassis. Let's go get that fixed. But anyway, thanks for joining me for the video again. It's too bad that I'm looking up at the streaming timer here from XSplit, and it's too bad that it wouldn't last for the last 12 minutes just to get the run over with. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one, and take care.